Welcome to Different Perspectives. Today, we're going to do a deep dive
Oh, cool.
into how AI
Yeah.
is kind of reshaping financial analysis.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, this is a hot topic.
yeah, and, before ChatGPT came on the scene,
Right.
um, AI tackling complex financial analysis
Mhm.
really seemed like a distant possibility.
Yeah, it seemed like a pipe dream, I think, to a lot of people. But
Yeah, but here we are
yeah.
with AI models not just, keeping up, but in some cases actually outperforming human capabilities.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's really remarkable to see how AI is kind of like excelling in areas that were once considered exclusive to humans, like diagnosing medical conditions or generating business ideas.
Yeah, so that begs the question,
Yeah.
what can't AI do?
Right.
And this leads us to some very interesting research out of Chicago Booth,
Okay.
really focusing on how this GPT-4 Turbo
Mm-hmm.
is shaking up the world of financial statement analysis.
Yeah.
Now,
Interesting.
this is vital for kind of understanding a company's health, predicting future performance.
Right.
But it's traditionally been a very human-centric process.
Yeah. I mean, financial statement analysis, you're talking about deep dives into balance sheets.
Yeah.
Income statements, cash flow statements. I mean, it requires strong quantitative skills, but also that nuanced human judgment.
Right.
The question is, can AI really compete in such a complex field?
Right, and that's what this research is trying to figure out.
Yeah.
So the researchers at Chicago Booth really put this GPT-4 Turbo to the test.
Okay.
They had it analyze a bunch of anonymized financial statements,
Okay.
stripped of any identifying information,
Gotcha.
to see if it could actually predict future earnings.
Okay.
And get this,
Okay.
this model achieved an impressive 60% accuracy rate
Wow.
in predicting the direction of earnings.
That's pretty high.
Yeah, that's actually better
Wow.
than human analysts who average around 53%.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So it's actually doing better than humans in this particular area.
Yeah, so this is really a significant finding because it shows AI isn't just a tool anymore.
Right.
It's really moving into the realm of decision-making in finance. And a key factor behind GPT-4's performance is something called chain of thought prompting.
Okay, chain of thought prompting.
Okay,
so
what is that?
I mean, you can think of it as guiding the AI to think like a human analyst.
Okay.
So with chain of thought prompting, GPT-4 breaks down the problem into logical steps, mimicking how we think as analysts.
Right.
Now, interestingly enough, when they removed the structured reasoning, GPT-4's accuracy dropped to 52%.
Oh, wow.
So this really highlights that even for AI, a clear and organized thought process is essential.
That's fascinating. It really highlights the importance of structure.
Yeah.
Even when we're talking about artificial intelligence. I'm curious, how does GPT-4 stack up against traditional machine learning models that we often hear about in finance?
Right.
Like logistic regression or artificial neural networks.
Yeah, so the study did compare GPT-4 with these traditional methods.
Okay.
And logistic regression basically performed on par with human analysts at about 53%.
Okay.
While artificial neural networks, or ANNs as they're called, reached about 60% accuracy, similar to GPT-4.
Yeah.
However, GPT-4 has a really unique advantage.
Okay.
And that's that it can actually work across a wide range of financial data sets without needing specialized training for each one.
Oh, that's interesting. So you're saying GPT-4 is more of a generalist,
Exactly.
while these other models are kind of specialists.
Yeah, think of it that way.
Okay.
And that's a real advantage for GPT-4.
Yeah, it seems like it makes GPT-4 a lot more versatile.
Right.
And efficient.
Think about it if you're trying to analyze different industries.
Right.
Or different global markets.
Yeah.
ANNs would need to be trained separately for each, while GPT-4 can apply its understanding of these broader economic principles across the board.
That's amazing.
And this adaptability is really important because it also makes GPT-4 less prone to those biases that can creep into models trained on narrower data sets.
That makes a lot of sense, but let's get down to the bottom line.
Okay.
Accuracy in predictions is great.
Sure.
But does it actually translate into profits?
Right. The million-dollar question.
Can we use these AI insights to actually make money?
That's what we want to know.
That's what we want to know. So to answer this,
Yeah.
the researchers took GPT-4's predictions and they built a long-short trading strategy.
Interesting.
Now, this type of strategy bets on both rising and falling stock prices based on the AI's insights.
Yeah.
And when they back-tested this strategy, it actually produced really favorable risk-adjusted returns.
So they actually made money.
Yeah. So they're saying not only can this AI potentially predict future earnings better than humans,
Right.
but these predictions can then be used to create profitable investment strategies.
That's pretty amazing.
That's huge.
Yeah.
It really shows the potential of AI to directly influence investment decisions.
Right.
And unlock some pretty significant financial gains.
Yeah. But before we start picturing a Wall Street run by robots,
Right.
it's important to remember that this research emphasizes that AI is a complement to human expertise.
Yes.
It's not a replacement.
It's a tool to help.
Right, because
Yeah.
financial analysis involves so much more than just crunching numbers.
Absolutely. I mean, human analysts bring so much to the table.
Right.
They understand market dynamics.
Yes.
They can interpret regulations, and they can grasp those subtle nuances within different industries.
Right.
These are all things that go beyond just the data itself.
Right. So it sounds like the ideal scenario here is really a partnership where
Yeah.
AI and human analysts work together.
Yeah, a collaboration.
Each playing to their strengths.
Exactly.
So how would you describe AI's strengths in this?
Well, AI really excels at pattern recognition, trend analysis.
And generating those really complex predictions that we've been talking about.
Right, and humans contribute.
Humans, on the other hand, they bring their contextual understanding, ethical considerations, and the ability to kind of connect the dots in ways that AI might miss.
Yeah.
So it's really about bringing those two together.
So this kind of collaboration could really revolutionize financial analysis.
Absolutely.
Leading to much smarter, more informed decisions across the board.
I love that idea of this collaborative approach.
Yeah.
It's like having a superpowered assistant
Right.
who can process tons of data,
Yeah.
identify trends, and then leave you, the expert, to interpret those insights and make strategic decisions.
Yeah. Based on your experience and knowledge.
Exactly.
That's a great way to put it.
It's about leveraging the best of both worlds.
Right.
To achieve better outcomes.
This is all incredibly exciting.
Yeah.
But imagine integrating AI into the financial world isn't without its challenges.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that we need to be thinking about?
Well, one of the limitations of these large language models is that they can sometimes struggle with those complex calculations.
Oh, interesting.
Techniques like chain of thought prompting can help. But it also emphasizes the need for human oversight to kind of double-check the AI's work.
So that makes sense. What about bias?
Yeah.
How can we ensure that these AI systems aren't perpetuating existing inequalities in the financial world?
Right. That's a crucial consideration.
Yeah.
AI models can underperform when dealing with data from less represented industries or regions simply because they haven't been exposed to enough diverse information during their training.
So robust data governance
Yes.
and continuous model refinement are essential.
Absolutely.
To make sure that these AI systems are trained on inclusive data sets and regularly checked for any signs of bias.
That's the key.
This has been a fascinating conversation.
Yeah.
It's clear that we're just scratching the surface of what AI can do in finance.
I think we're really at the beginning of something big.
Yeah, and the landscape of financial analysis is changing rapidly.
It is changing fast.
And that raises a lot of big questions.
Yeah.
Like, how might this evolving human-AI partnership actually shape our financial decisions in the future?
That's the question we all want to know the answer to.
And that's a question that we're going to keep exploring.
Yeah.
As we dive even deeper into this rapidly developing field.
It's an exciting time to be following this.
Absolutely. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's shift gears a bit in part 2. And take a closer look at the practical implications of these findings.
Okay, I'm ready.
We'll explore what they mean for investors,
Sounds good.
businesses,
Okay.
and the future of finance as a whole.
I'm excited to dig into that.
So stick with us.
Okay.
There's much more to come.
All right. Picking up where we left off, it's really clear that AI is making a big impact in financial analysis.
Yeah.
Even outperforming humans in some cases.
But it's so important to remember.
Right.
This isn't about replacing human expertise.
No.
It's really about creating this powerful partnership.
Absolutely.
Between humans and AI.
The real magic happens when we bring together the strengths of both.
So help me visualize this.
Yeah.
What does this collaboration look like?
Okay. So imagine a financial analyst getting ready to make a major investment decision.
Okay.
Now, instead of spending hours poring over spreadsheets, they can delegate a lot of that heavy lifting to AI.
You mean tasks like sifting through massive amounts of data?
Exactly.
Identifying trends? Uncovering those potential risks?
Right. AI can analyze mountains of data, spot patterns, anomalies that a human might miss.
Right.
And this frees up the analyst to focus on their strengths.
Right. So it's like having this super-powered research assistant that can handle all that grunt work.
Exactly.
Leaving the analyst to do the strategic thinking and the high-level decision-making.
I like that analogy.
Yeah, this collaboration can lead to more informed, more efficient, ultimately more successful outcomes.
Exactly.
Now, some people might be worried about AI introducing biases into the analysis.
Yeah, that's a valid concern.
Yeah, because AI models are only as good as the data they're trained on.
If the data is incomplete or skewed, then the model's output could be biased.
So this is where that human oversight becomes absolutely critical.
Analysts need to be aware of potential biases
Yeah.
and really critically evaluate those findings.
Right.
They need to ask questions like, is this data representative? Are there external factors that AI might be missing?
So it's about treating AI as a powerful tool,
yes,
but not taking its output as gospel.
Right.
Humans need to stay in control.
Absolutely.
Use their knowledge,
Yes.
critical thinking skills to ensure that it's used ethically, responsibly.
That's a great point.
This idea of human-AI collaboration is fascinating. But it also brings up all these questions about how we adapt to this new reality.
How do we train analysts to work with these systems?
What skills will they need to succeed in this evolving landscape?
That's a key challenge.
Yeah.
We need to equip them with the skills to understand both the capabilities and the limitations. They need to know how to ask the right questions, interpret the results, and identify potential red flags or biases.
That sounds like a whole new kind of financial literacy is emerging.
You could say that.
AI fluency.
Right. And it's not just analysts.
Right.
Everyone involved in financial decision-making, from executives to investors, needs to adapt.
We're entering an era where understanding and working with AI is becoming just as important as traditional financial knowledge.
It is. It's happening all over. We're seeing AI being used for everything, from portfolio management, risk assessment, fraud detection, algorithmic trading.
It feels like a tidal wave of innovation is sweeping through finance.
It is.
With AI at the forefront.
Absolutely.
And this is only going to get bigger.
Oh, yeah.
In the years to come. As AI technology keeps evolving.
As it gets more sophisticated.
We can expect even more applications.
Definitely.
In finance.
Yeah.
So what does all of this mean for the future of finance?
Well, the potential is immense.
Yeah.
AI has the power to really revolutionize how we analyze data, make decisions, and manage risk.
Yeah.
It could lead to more efficient markets, more personalized financial advice, even new investment opportunities we can't even imagine yet.
But realizing that potential requires careful planning, collaboration,
absolutely,
a commitment to responsible AI development.
Yes, it's not just about the tech. It's about understanding the implications and making sure it's used ethically, effectively.
The success of AI in finance hinges on striking that balance between human ingenuity and machine intelligence.
It's a partnership, and that's what makes this so exciting.
Absolutely. As we wrap up this part of our deep dive, the takeaway is that we're not just talking about AI in finance. It's a fundamental shift in how finance operates.
It's a whole new world.
It's a conversation that deserves our attention.
Yes.
Careful consideration as we move forward.
Absolutely.
Now, in the final part of our deep dive, we're going to shift the focus to you, the listener.
Sounds good.
We're going to explore the challenges and opportunities this AI revolution presents and discuss what it means for your financial future.
I like it.
So stay tuned. There's much more to uncover.
Looking forward to it.
Welcome back to our deep dive into AI and finance. We've talked about how AI is surpassing human capabilities in some areas of financial analysis, and the importance of humans and AI working together. Now let's think about how this might affect your financial decisions going forward.
Yeah, you know, whether you're an investor or a business owner or just someone who's interested in the future of finance, these changes really do have implications for everybody. And one of the most immediate impacts we can expect to see is greater access to these really advanced financial tools. So AI-powered platforms have the potential to help people make smarter investment choices,
Mm.
even if they don't have that finance background.
So it's like having a personal financial advisor
Exactly.
right in your pocket,
Right there.
guiding you through the complexities of the market.
Yeah, imagine these platforms that can analyze your financial goals,
Mm.
your risk tolerance market conditions, and offer personalized investment recommendations that
Wow.
would really empower people
Yeah.
to take control of their financial future.
But it's not just about individuals.
Right.
How is AI changing the way businesses operate in finance?
It's really transforming businesses in a lot of exciting ways.
Okay.
I mean, we're seeing companies use AI to streamline their financial processes, make more accurate predictions, and even uncover new growth opportunities.
Interesting.
By analyzing tons of data, AI can detect patterns and trends that humans might miss.
So it's like AI is a secret weapon
Yeah, you could think of it that way.
for businesses, helping them make better decisions and stay ahead of the competition.
Absolutely.
What about risk management?
Yeah, risk management is another area
Mm.
where AI is becoming a real game changer
Okay.
because it can analyze all this data, help companies identify and mitigate potential financial risks.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's really important in today's kind of unpredictable economic environment.
It sounds like AI is helping businesses stay ahead of the curve
Right.
and
Yeah.
anticipate those problems
Yeah.
and make those better informed decisions.
It's all about being proactive.
But with all these possibilities, we also have to acknowledge the potential risks
Of course.
and challenges of
Yeah.
AI in finance.
There are always two sides to the coin.
One of those major concerns is the potential for job displacement.
Yeah, as AI systems become more and more advanced, some people are worried that they might start automating tasks that are currently done by human analysts.
But this doesn't mean a total robot takeover, right?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
It's more likely that we'll see a change in the skills that are in high demand. The future of finance will need a workforce that can work alongside AI systems.
So instead of fearing AI, we should focus on adapting and developing the skills.
Exactly. It's about evolving with the technology.
So what kinds of skills are we talking about?
Well, the focus will be on things like critical thinking,
Okay.
problem solving, data interpretation,
Yeah.
and the ability to really assess AI's output with a discerning eye.
So it's about understanding AI's strength and its limits, knowing how to use it effectively.
As a tool to
Yeah.
make better decisions.
It sounds like AI literacy is becoming super important in
Absolutely.
our financial world.
It's a must-have.
Another challenge is ensuring AI is used responsibly and ethically in finance.
Yes, a very important point.
We need to make sure these systems are fair,
Right.
transparent.
Absolutely.
Like,
We need to be proactive in addressing those potential issues,
Hmm?
develop safeguards
Right.
to make sure AI is used for good.
So we need robust frameworks and regulations
Yeah.
to govern how AI is used in finance.
We need to make sure it benefits everyone.
Yeah. This is a conversation that needs to happen now
Right now,
as AI is rapidly being adopted
it's moving fast.
across the industry.
Yeah.
As we wrap up our deep dive, it's clear that we're at a pivotal moment.
I think so.
AI has the power to change how we analyze data, make decisions,
Yes.
manage risk.
It's a game changer.
It's a time of incredible opportunity, but also one that requires careful thought
Right.
and responsible action.
Absolutely.
The future of finance is a future where humans and AI collaborate, leveraging each other's strengths to create a more efficient, accessible, and equitable system for everyone.
That's a future I can get behind.
That's a future we can all be excited about.
Definitely.
Thank you for joining us on this exploration of AI and finance.
It's been a pleasure.
We hope you found it insightful
Yeah.
and thought-provoking.
Absolutely.
Until next time.
Take care.